post-fight press conference seemed like he kind of dug into that a little bit. Did he say something to you afterwards in the cage that triggered that? And if so, what was it?
Yeah, he was saying, he was putting, dude, I hope they show the behind the scenes stuff, man. He was like still sitting on the ground, still saying, I'm gonna kill you. He was putting his hand to his head like a gun. Like, bro, chill out. Chill out. He was saying that. I'm trying my best to not take it personal, but like I'm saying, man, I know I'm making it seem like a big deal talking about this over and over again, but you don't say that type of shit to people. You don't say you're gonna kill somebody. You know, that I don't take that lightly, man. I don't know.
Dana, you said you had words with Conor in the cage. What were the words?
No, I just looked at him. I said, "How you do? You okay? You okay?" You know, and he just gave me the nod, like.
Obviously, you know, we all saw what happened, but any other details? Like, do we know it was the ankle, the lower leg? Do we know exactly what it was?
It looked like the ankle to me, but I'm no doctor. You know, once they get in and do the X-rays on him and look at it, you know, they'll know exactly what's wrong. I mean, we'll probably know then. You know? What? Lower tibia of the shin, I guess.
Wow. I should have just texted Hunter, I guess. I'm just kidding.
I don't know how the you figured that out that quick, but touche.
Did you get a chance to speak with Conor or anyone from his team before?
No, only in the octagon I saw him.
You know, you never want to get a win that way, but what happened was a result of checking a kick. You know, I'm more than sure of it. And, you know, he got what he had coming to him, man. Karma's a mirror. And I busted my ass for so long to put myself in this position. I doubled down on myself after beating him in January when they offered me a title shot. You know, I doubled down on myself and it paid off.
Nice. You were in there with him, obviously, just 6 months ago, so, you know, you're familiar with him at this point. How did that first round play out? Did anything surprise you? I mean, he did have a couple of decent moments in there. Did anything surprise you at all?
When he jumped for a guillotine, that surprised me. Nah, he hit me with a good left hand. I kind of was at an angle. I didn't see it. It was like a downward left hand. The kid can punch, man. He really can. He hit me with a good left hand. I thought he was going to use calf kicks against me, and I was right. Yeah, that's about it.
Jump the gilly, your signature move there, right?
Don't be silly, jump the gilly.
Going live on Insta. Sorry. God, dude, when I sit too long and stand up, I'm like, just keep walking. Did he get rocked or did he flip? Yo, it's the fam, what up? Just out here chilling. About to watch Conor fight. Just been chilling. You got anything to say, champ? No. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Damn, we got like 20,000 motherfuckers watching right now. 14-0 undefeated champs. You already know. My hand hurt. Fucking still, baby. Still undefeated. Super show. Champ, baby. Champ. I'm going up to 75, 185, 195. Champ. Shit. Oh. Alright, Instagram, I don't, you know what I'm saying? And still undefeated.
And I did want to ask you about Sean O'Malley. I mean, he got a huge pop in there tonight. As you said, I don't think he did anything wrong in there. The other guy was just incredibly tough. So what did you think about him and kind of where he stands? He seems like just becoming a massive star.
Yeah, listen, he did what he was supposed to do. He stayed on his feet, kept moving, hit the guy with tons of combinations. Didn't gas out while doing it. I mean, he was looking at the clock a little bit there in the fight, but you know, when you're in there against a zombie, I could just imagine, you know, what it's like. So I thought he put on a good performance. I thought O'Malley, you know, taking on a zombie that wouldn't stop coming forward at him, no matter how. We all know O'Malley hits like a truck. That kid has one punch knockout power, and he hit this kid with everything he had: kicks, punches, you name it, and you couldn't stop him.
Do you have any update on how many stitches Jessica I got in the forehead there?
That's a good question. What, babe? 13? 13 stitches.
Dana, over here to your right.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you think about that fight, though, in the cut, though? That was a nastier one that we got there.
Yeah, that was a beauty, man. She's tough. She's tough as nails. There's a logical thing that happens to you when you get split wide open like that, and blood is running all over your face, into your eyes, and you know you can see it on the camera. But and especially for a woman, and she's tough, man. She's a gamer.
I feel good. I feel special. You know, I just lost a title shot, and then you gotta go back and beat a freaking guy that's very dangerous. The game plan will stay disciplined, hands up, take him down, smash him, make sure I control him when I take him down. Don't hunt to the submission on the first round like I did with Woodley and end up losing. So stay on top, control him, smash him. That was a little bit of the game plan, but for sure I always want to finish. I felt bad that I didn't have a finish, but I beat a guy that a lot of guys lost, a lot of guys that a guy that a lot of guys doesn't want to fight. Yeah, I feel great, I feel special.
Did want to ask you about Gilbert Burns as well in the co-main event. Obviously not the most exciting fight, but a big result against a top contender. What did you think of his performance?
Yeah, he won. I mean, what else is there to say about the fight? It wasn't a good fight, but he won.
He had 3 call-outs. He said Masvidal, Leon Edwards, Nate Diaz. You know, you got all those guys at the top knowing that we're waiting on the title fight. Do any of those matchups stand out to you as one that makes sense for him?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Edwards and Masvidal make more sense than Nate does. But I don't know. Right here, right now, it's the last thing I'm thinking about.
What is the prediction? How do you see it playing out on Saturday night?
Dustin's going out in a stretcher. That's my prediction. He's going out of this fight in a stretcher.
Early, late, mid?
I'm ready for it all. I'm not jumping the gun. I'm ready for it all. But he's going out in a stretcher.
What is the prediction? How do you see it playing out on Saturday night?
Dustin's going out in a stretcher. That's my prediction. He's going out of this fight in a stretcher.
Early, late, mid?
I'm ready for it all. I'm not jumping the gun. I'm ready for it all. But he's going out in a stretcher.
And just look how happy he is.